Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here's what's happening in Greece. The Greek Orthodox Patriarchate and the Latin Patriarchate of Jerusalem have announced that their staff will not evacuate Gaza City. In a joint statement, the Patriarchate said that the Greek Orthodox compound of St. Porphyrius and the Holy Family Church compound have been a refuge for hundreds of civilians since the outbreak of war in October 2023, such as elderly people, women and children. Among those who have sought shelter within the walls of the compounds, many are weakened and malnourished due to the hardships of the last months. Leaving Gaza City and trying to flee to the south would be nothing less than a death sentence. For this reason, the clergy and nuns have decided to remain and continue to care for all those who will be in the compounds, they said. They also criticized Israel's announced offensive, saying that there can be no future based on captivity, displacement of Palestinians, or revenge. There is no reason to justify the deliberate and forcible mass displacement of civilians, they noted, adding that it is time to end this spiral of violence, to put an end to war, and to prioritize the common good of the people. In other news, a bomb squad was dispatched to the district of Kessariani in central Athens this morning after a local resident reported discovering weapons and ammunition in an outdoor garbage bin. Among other items, the unit collected grenades, shell heads, ammunition of various calibers, a handgun, and 3 revolver barrels, iron fists, and handcuffs. The Criminal Investigation and Prosecution Subdirectorate for Athens has opened an investigation to determine how this arsenal ended up in the trash. Now, an investigative magistrate in Volos, a city in central Athens, has ordered the pre-trial detention of a suspect accused of murdering his 36-year-old wife last week. According to the forensic examination conducted on her body, the fatal chest blow was caused by a cutting instrument, while she also bore defensive wounds, an indication that she tried to protect herself during her husband's fatal assault. When he appeared before a prosecutor on Sunday, the 40-year-old man showed no remorse for his actions. Today, he claimed that he did not intend to kill his wife, and he requested a psychiatric examination to determine whether he suffers from any mental illnesses. Finally, an expert committee on reforming inheritance law is in the final stretch, with a proposal due to be submitted to the Justice Ministry next month, Kathimerini newspaper reports. Chaired by Professor Apostolos Georgiadis, the panel says most issues are resolved. More specifically, 2 changes in intestate succession appear settled. The surviving spouse's share would rise from 25% to 33.3%, leaving 2/3 to any children. Where there are no children and parents, siblings and cousins inherit, with the 50% remaining unchanged. Unmarried partners would not inherit without a will, but could remain in the deceased's home, likely for 3 years, with protections under review. The committee has also shaped the introduction of inheritance contracts, entering Greek law for the first time. These would let property owner, while alive, agree with heirs on how assets are divided, including intangible assets such as trademarks and copyrights. And that's all for today. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin, and have a good afternoon.